Good morning, dear heart. A new day is here, and with it comes fresh air for the soul. Some mornings feel bright from the start. Some feel heavy. Both are allowed. Nothing is wrong. There is space for all of it. Let the first act of this day be kindness. Sit in a way that feels easy. Let the spine lift as if a gentle string helps it rise. Place one hand over the heart and one over the belly. This simple touch says, I am here, I am listening. Breathe in through the nose and feel the hand on the belly rise. Breathe out slowly through the mouth and feel the belly fall. Take the breath in to a count of 4 and let it out to a count of 6, slow and soft. If counting feels like effort, just let the exhale be a touch longer than the inhale. The body understands. With each breath out, the body gets the message that it is safe to soften. Allow the face to relax, unclench the jaw, let the tongue rest. Let the shoulders drop an inch away from the ears. Sometimes the mind makes long lists at the start of the day. The lists can wait a few minutes. This is your moment to set the tone for all that follows. Take another easy breath. There is no race. There is no deadline in this moment. Only this inhale and this exhale. Inside, many feelings may knock on the door at once. Hope, worry, joy, doubt. None of them need to be pushed away. They are simply weather passing through. The sun does not argue with a cloud. It shines anyway. You can allow the inner weather to move while you hold a steady, warm light. If tears want to come, they are a form of release. If a smile wants to come, it is welcome too. All parts are held with care. Now let the breath become a soft rhythm. 4 counts in, 6 counts out. Feel the hand on the heart. The heartbeat is your drum, steady and faithful. Whisper within, I am safe to begin again this morning. Say it once more, a little slower. I am safe to begin again this morning. One last time with a gentle breath. I am safe to begin again this morning. Notice any shift in the body. Perhaps the chest feels a little wider. Perhaps the belly loosens a touch. Perhaps the mind quiets by a small degree. These tiny shifts matter. They are the seeds of healing. Offer this next thought to the body. It is okay to start small. Let these words travel to the shoulders, to the back of the neck, to the space around the eyes. When thoughts rise that say, it's too much or it's too late, answer with soft truth. One step is enough for now. The body relaxes when it hears kindness, the way a child settles with a loving lullaby. You do not need to earn peace. Peace is your home. You are entering it now. Let the hands rest in the lap. Keep the breath soft. Sense the chair or cushion supporting you. Feel the feet touch the ground. Support holds you from below and space opens above you. This simple awareness tells the nervous system that it does not have to guard so hard. Protection can ease, softness can rise. A few more slow breaths now, letting the length of the exhale rinse through the body like warm water, clearing away the grit of yesterday. If thoughts wander, they can return to a simple anchor, hand to heart, hand to belly, breath moving like a tide. There is power here. Power in softness. Healing does not need force. Healing loves patience. If the mind asks, what if I cannot do this? Answer with kindness. I am learning. I am willing. Willingness is the door. Breath is the key. With each exhale, the key turns a little more and the door opens a little wider. Offer a second affirmation now at the top of the inhale. Kindness rises in me. At the end of the exhale, tension flows out of me. Repeat this gentle rhythm 3 times. Notice how the rhythm gives structure, and structure gives safety. The body rests in simple patterns. Breath is the oldest pattern of care. Let the breath slow even more. Sit with the quiet you are creating. Healing loves quiet. Not silence that is empty, but quiet that is full and warm. This quiet is not a blank space. It is a soft room inside where wisdom speaks in a low voice. In this soft room, harsh thoughts have no power. They may visit, but they do not stay. Now allow a sense of welcome to fill the heart. Welcome to this morning, to this breath, to this body that has carried you so far. Welcome to all the help that is here and all the help that is on the way. Whisper within, I am open to gentle help. The words do not have to be strong. They simply need to be honest. As you sit in this safe space, notice one small area of ease in the body. Maybe the hands feel warm. Maybe the breath feels smooth. Maybe the space around the heart feels a little lighter. Put your attention there. Where attention goes, energy grows. Let ease expand from that one point, like light spreading across a quiet room. This is how healing moves, small, real, steady. There is no rush. Return to the gentle count for 3 more rounds, in for 4, out for 6. On the final exhale, let the body sigh. Sighs are allowed. They help release what the body was holding. Offer one more affirmation to close this first practice. Today, I allow gentle healing. Let it settle like a soft blanket around your shoulders. The safe space is made. You can return to it at any time with one hand to the heart, one to the belly, and a long, kind breath. Now let the heart choose a path for the day. Not a long list, not a big goal, just a simple direction that feels kind. An intention is a soft promise to the self. It is a way to say, this is where I lean today. Goals speak of doing. Intention speaks of being. Both have a place, yet in the morning, being leads the way. Place a hand over the heart again and listen for a word or a short phrase that feels warm. It might be ease, clarity, patience, peace, flow, or trust. Let the word arise like a bird landing on an open palm. No need to chase it. Let it come. When the word arrives, speak it softly 3 times. The first time, say it out loud in a gentle voice. The second time, whisper it. The third time, say it inwardly and feel it soak into the body. Intentions like this guide the day in quiet ways. The mind loves clear and simple cues. The body loves steady signals. A kind word, repeated with breath, is a steady signal. Some mornings the mind argues. It says the day is too full or healing is too far away. Offer the mind this thought. I give myself permission to feel better now. This is not pressure. This is not denial of pain. This is permission. Permission invites change. Say the words again, as if you were giving them to a dear friend. I give myself permission to feel better now. See how the breath responds. Often the chest expands a bit, and the body takes a fuller breath on its own. The body knows when it is welcomed into ease. Keep the intention small and clear. If the mind tries to add many details, lead it back to simple lines. Today, I choose gentle pace. Today, I nourish my body with kind thoughts. Today, I let grace guide my steps. Short lines carry well through busy hours. When the day pulls you here and there, a short line is easy to repeat. The heart can catch it and hold it. To help the intention take root, pair it with a breath cue. On the inhale, say the first part, today I choose. On the exhale, say the second part, gentle pace. Inhale, today I choose. Exhale, kind thoughts. The pairing of words and breath ties the intention to the body. This makes the intention more than a thought. It becomes a felt direction. Give the mind a gentle structure to return to, a soft rule with 3 parts. Keep it simple, keep it small, keep it soft. Simple means a short phrase. Small means 1 step for today, not 10 steps for the week. Soft means the tone is kind, not harsh. If the mind moves toward pushing, remind it that pushing is not needed. Healing grows well in a kind field. Firmness can be loving, but pressure that hurts is not needed. Sometimes heavy thoughts visit. I have to get it all right. I always mess up. Nothing ever changes. These thoughts feel true when they pass through, yet they are habits. Habits can change, offer gentle shifts. I have to becomes I choose to, or I am learning to. I always becomes often, but not always. Nothing ever changes becomes some things are changing, even if I cannot see them yet. These small shifts create room to breathe. The body relaxes when the language softens. Shoulders release. The brow smooths. The stomach unties one knot. Give yourself 3 lines to anchor the day. Speak them now, and if possible, write them on a small paper or keep them in the phone. First, my intention today is ox am. Fill in the word that feels right. Second, I allow healing to unfold in gentle ways. Third, one small step I will take is keep the small step truly small. Sip water with care. Stretch for 1 minute. Pause between tasks. Look at the sky for 10 seconds. Small steps create flow because they are easy to keep. Breathe with your intention again. Let the inhale bring in the energy of your chosen word, and let the exhale spread that energy through the body. Feel how the inner tone begins to match the word. If the word is ease, the breath becomes smoother. If the word is clarity, the mind organizes itself. If the word is trust, the heart loosens its grip. Offer a gentle affirmation to seal the choice. I allow healing to meet me where I am. Let this be said without force. Softly is strong enough. Healing respects willingness more than effort. When willingness is present, the day can shape itself around your kind direction. If at any point the mind worries that an intention will not be kept, soothe it with kindness. It is okay to begin again. This one sentence is a door you can open many times today. You can walk through it at 9 a.m., at noon, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Each time you enter, the inner space refreshes. Now we bring attention deeper into the body. Sit in a way that allows the breath to move with ease. Feet on the floor or crossed, both are fine. The purpose is comfort that supports awareness. Let the hands rest where they feel natural. If it helps, keep one palm over the heart. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Begin again with the gentle count. Inhale for a slow 4. Exhale for a slow 6. Feel the breath like a tide, washing in and out. The out-breath clears the shore of the body. With each exhale, tension loosens its hold, like sand slipping through open fingers. Continue for a few rounds until the rhythm feels steady. Now bring attention to the top of the head. Sense the scalp. Let it soften. Move awareness to the forehead, the space between the eyebrows. Let that space widen as if a window is opening. Notice the eyes. They work so hard. Let them rest in their sockets. Allow the small muscles around the eyes to release. The jaw softens. The tongue rests at the floor of the mouth. If the teeth touch, let a small gap open. A relaxed jaw lets the body know it can trust this moment. Let awareness slide down to the throat and the back of the neck. Soften both on the exhale. The neck carries many unsaid words and held breaths. Offer it ease now. Shoulders often carry old weight. On the next exhale, let the shoulders drop a little more and roll back slightly, making space across the chest. The chest lifts in a natural way, not forced. The heart area opens like a door that was stuck and now moves freely. Bring attention to the arms. Sense the upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, and hands. Notice any tingling, warmth, or coolness. Let the hands rest heavy in the lap. Heavy hands tell the whole body that it can let go. Move to the upper back and shoulder blades. Let the muscles soften as if warmed by gentle sunlight. Travel down to the middle back and the low back. If the low back is tight, let breath reach there on the inhale. On the exhale, imagine, feel the muscles untie a single knot, not all at once, just one small knot. Now the chest again, noticing the heart. Breathe in a kind, slow breath. With the exhale, let the heart space feel held. Whisper inside, my breath brings peace to every cell. Say it with the next inhale and exhale. The body listens. Cells listen. Words bathing the body are like a soft song that guides the rhythm of the day. Bring attention to the belly. Let it rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Many hold the belly tight without noticing. Allow it to be soft. Soft bellies are not weakness, they are trust. The belly holds much feeling, joy, fear, excitement, sadness. All can be here and all can soften with breath. Softness is safe for me now. Offer this line gently. Often the belly answers by moving more freely. Move to the hips and pelvis. These areas carry stories of stability and movement. On a slow exhale, let them feel heavy and supported. Sense the contact with the chair or cushion. Feel how support below frees the spine above. Travel down the thighs. Let the big muscles loosen. Knees, speak to them with care. Calves, ankles, and feet. Let the feet feel the ground and spread your toes inside your shoes or against the floor. On the next exhale, picture the feet releasing any leftover charge into the earth. The earth knows how to hold it. If the mind wanders, let it come back to breath without any blame. Minds wander, that is their nature. Each return to breath is a moment of training in kindness. Every time you return, you grow this inner muscle. It becomes easier to come back. The coming back is the practice. You may wish to work with a gentle rhythm now. At each spot in the body, breathe in with interest, breathe out with release. Interest says, I am here. Release says, it is okay to let go. Move attention slowly from head to toe one more time, bathing each area in this rhythm. Head, face, jaw, throat, shoulders, arms, hands, chest, back, belly, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet. With each area, pair a quiet line if it helps. Here, I soften. Here, I welcome ease. Here, I allow warmth. Add a very small movement if the body asks for it. A tiny nod of the head, a gentle roll of the shoulders, a soft stretch of the fingers. Let movement and breath work together. When you breathe in, feel space open. When you breathe out, feel weight settle. Space and weight, opening and settling. The dance of morning healing. Offer an affirmation to hold this practice in place. My breath guides me to peace. Repeat it 3 times. Let the words sink below the mind into the body. If you feel the need to yawn, yawn. If a sigh wants to come, let it come. These are signs of release. Trust them. If areas stay tight, place a warm palm on that spot. Send the breath there as if you could breathe through the hand. Often the body responds to this simple care with a wave of softening. If it does not, that is okay too. Some places open slower than others. That is not a mistake. That is a rhythm. Offer those places patience rather than pressure. Pressure closes what patience can open. Close this round of practice by sensing the whole body at once, head to toe, inside and out, held in one field of gentle awareness. Say within, I am whole in this moment. Feel the truth of that line. Wholeness is not the same as perfection. Wholeness is presence. You are here with your breath, with your intention, with your heart. The body has heard your kindness. The morning has shifted. Ease has found you, and you have found ease. Carry one last line with you as you rise. Peace begins within me right now. Let it ride on your breath as you step into what comes next. When the day speeds up, touch your heart and breathe a longer exhale. The safe space is always one breath away. The intention is always one whisper away. The body is always ready to be your friend when kindness leads the way. Place one warm palm over the heart and let the other rest where it feels natural. Breathe softly as if the heart itself were breathing. Inhale through the nose and let the breath flow to the center of the chest. Exhale slowly through the mouth and sense the heart area soften. Keep the breath easy, no forcing. Think of the heart as a friendly room inside, quiet, safe, and full of light. With each exhale, let that room brighten by a small degree. If it helps, smile a little with the corners of the mouth. A small smile tells the whole body it is safe to ease. On the next inhale, silently say, I am willing to be on my side. On the exhale, feel how those words melt any stiffness around the chest. Repeat that line 3 times, each time a touch slower, letting the words settle beneath the mind and into the body. Heart breath is simple and powerful. Breathe as though the breath passes in and out through the center of the chest. This focus brings warmth. Warmth opens the door to self-kindness. On the next 3 breaths, let the inhale gather kindness and let the exhale spread it through the whole body, shoulders, belly, hips, hands, feet. If a part of the body feels guarded, send it a message with the breath. You are safe with me. The heart hears these messages. The body hears them too. Notice how the shoulders fall a little more and how the throat loosens. Notice any tiny waves of ease moving outward from the heart with every slow exhale. Speak gently within. Kindness is my first choice today. Let that choice be soft, not strict. Kindness does not push, it invites. To help the body trust this choice, add touch. With the palm over the heart, make a small circle on the chest, slow and light. Let the breath follow the circle, around and around, calm and steady. Touch tells the nervous system that comfort is here. The body responds to this language with relief. If strong feelings rise, allow them to pass like a tide. The heart is a wide shore. Feelings come, feelings go. You are the steady land holding it all. If an inner voice argues and says that self-kindness is selfish or unearned, answer with clear truth. Self-kindness is care, not selfishness. Care creates space for goodness to flow out. As the breath keeps moving through the heart, add a second line. I am learning to support myself with love. Learning means you do not have to be perfect. Learning is allowed to be slow. On the next breath in, take in patience. On the breath out, release judgment. Patience in, judgment out. Let the rhythm continue for a minute, then offer a final whisper to the heart. Thank you for beating for me without asking anything in return. Gratitude softens the edges of the morning and invites the heart to open even wider. Now bring a small mirror close or picture your reflection in a calm surface if a mirror is not nearby. Sit comfortably and lift the chin just a little so the throat feels open and free. Soften the gaze. There is no need to stare. Allow the eyes to meet themselves with ease. If the face looks tired, that is all right. If there are lines, they speak of life lived. If the eyes carry worry, they show care. Let the reflection be welcome exactly as it is. The practice here is not to judge, but to greet. Greeting builds trust. When trust grows, healing grows with it. Let the corners of the mouth soften into a gentle smile. A forced smile is not needed. Even the hint of one brings light to the face and signals the body to release tension. Breathe in and say softly, "Good morning." Breathe out and say, "I am here with you." This quiet greeting tells the inner self that it is not alone. Repeat the greeting twice more, a little slower each time. Feel the warmth rise from the heart to the face and through the eyes. Speak 3 lines now, pausing between each one. I am open to healing. Let the words land. Allow any feelings that rise, ease, doubt, tenderness, to simply be. Today I choose peace. Sense how the jaw loosens and the shoulders fall. I am worthy of care. Notice any small flutter in the chest or a warmth near the eyes. These are signs that the body is receiving the message. Say each line again, this time with one hand resting at the heart, then a third time within, silently, as if placing the words into the heart like seeds into welcoming soil. If the mind brings a harsh thought while looking in the mirror, soften the edge of that thought by placing a warm palm against the cheek or the side of the face. Offer a bridge line. I am willing to see myself with kinder eyes. Bridge lines are gentle steps between where you are and where you want to be. They do not deny what is present. They point the way toward what helps. Return to the eyes and meet them as if greeting a dear friend returning home after a long day. No big fanfare, just steady welcome and a space to rest. Breathe with the mirror. Inhale as the eyes meet with care. Exhale as any strain flows down the neck, into the chest, and out through the hands. Let the breath move in this way 3 times. If tears come, let them pass. Tears can be cleansing and kind. If a laugh rises, let it lighten the face. Both are forms of release. Both are allowed. Speak to the reflection the way a loving guide would speak. Use short, clear lines that the heart can carry through the day. I trust the wisdom within me. I allow progress in gentle steps. I forgive what I thought I had to be today. Each line is a key. Keys do not need to be heavy to open doors. They just need to fit. If one line feels especially true, keep it. It can be your pocket phrase for the day, easy to reach for whenever the mind speeds up or the heart feels tight. Close this round of mirror time by placing both hands together at the heart center, letting the index fingers rest at the breastbone. Breathe in slowly and offer a final line. I am on my own side. Say it once aloud. Whisper it once, then say it inside. Let the eyes soften further and set the mirror down with care, as if placing a small treasure in a safe place. The feeling of being on your own side will move with you now. You can return to it with a breath, a touch, and a kind word whenever you need. As the day begins to call, bring attention to the language living in the mind. Words shape the inner weather. Words tell the body how to prepare for the day. When words are cold and strict, the body braces. When words are warm and fair, the body softens and finds balance. The purpose here is to build a gentle language that supports healing. Start by listening for a single phrase that tends to create pressure, like I have to, I always, or I never. Choose one of these phrases to soften today. Let I have to become I choose to or I am learning to. This small shift turns a heavy order into a kind direction. The body hears the difference. Shoulders loosen, breath flows. Let I always become often, but not always. Let I never become not yet. These are bridges. Bridges carry you across without making you jump. The mind relaxes when it is offered a bridge rather than a demand. Pick one thought that feels heavy this morning and write it down, even if only in your mind for now. Breathe in and say, this is a thought, not a life sentence. Breathe out and say, I am free to shape it. Now rewrite the thought in a kinder form. If the first thought is, I have to get everything right today, the gentle shift could be, I am allowed to do one thing at a time today. If the first thought is, nothing will help, the gentle shift could be, some things help, and I am open to those now. Keep the language plain and honest. The body trusts plain and honest. Use the breath to anchor the new thought. On the inhale, say the first half, and on the exhale, say the second half. I am allowed, inhale, to do one thing at a time today. Exhale. Repeat it 3 times, letting the pace slow on the last round. This pairing of breath and words turns a sentence into a felt experience. The heart hears it. The belly softens in response. The jaw releases its hold. If the mind resists and argues, that is all right. Minds argue. Offer a second line that respects the resistance while guiding it forward. I hear the fear, and I choose kindness anyway. This is not an argument. This is loving leadership. The inner voice learns over time that the kind leader can be trusted. Create a small morning lexicon, simple swaps that you can use again and again. Should becomes could or will when ready. Too late becomes just in time for this step. Impossible becomes possible in small steps. Failure becomes feedback. Keep these swaps close like smooth stones in a pocket. Touch them when the day feels rough. Now, speak a few core lines that align the body and mind for what is ahead. I speak to myself with tenderness. Say it aloud. Whisper it. Say it within. Feel how the body responds. Then, I give myself space to grow. Again, aloud. Whisper within. Finally, I allow progress to follow ease. Let the breath slow and the shoulders drop as you speak. These are not slogans. They are instructions to the body and mind. The body is listening. The mind is listening. The heart is leading. Bring attention back to the heart breath for a moment to seal this language shift. Inhale to the heart. Exhale from the heart. On the inhale, gather the new words like soft light. On the exhale, let that light move through the throat, the tongue, and the lips so that when words are spoken today, they carry kindness. Notice how even the idea of kind speech softens the face and broadens the breath. Choose one sentence to carry with you for the next hour. Make it short and true. One step is enough. I am learning to trust ease. I choose to be on my side. Set a quiet bell in the mind that rings on the hour, and each time it rings, repeat the sentence once with a slow breath. This simple practice trains the mind to return to kindness. Training is not force, it is steady practice. For moments when the old language returns fast and loud, prepare a rescue line. A rescue line is a calm sentence that interrupts the flood and opens a door. Pause and soften. Breathe and begin again. Kindness now. Use as few words as possible. Short is strong. Short reaches you in the middle of hurry. Pair the rescue line with a physical cue like pressing fingertips together or placing a palm on the belly. The cue connects the mind's message to the body's sense of safety. If guilt appears after a harsh thought slips out, meet it with grace. Growth is not a straight line. Offer, it's okay to correct myself with love. Then restate the thought in its gentle form. The correction matters, but the kindness inside the correction matters more. It teaches the mind that change can be safe and even sweet. Carry this final affirmation into the flow of the day. My words are soft and true, and they guide my body toward peace. Say it at the start of a task, before a conversation, or when the heart feels tight. Say it once aloud if possible, once in a whisper if privacy is needed, and once silently to let it soak in. Words are bridges. Today you are building bridges that carry you back to yourself with every breath. Return for a moment to the mirror, even if only in memory. See that face again with kinder eyes. Offer a nod to the one who showed up for this practice. Offer gratitude to the breath that steadied you. Offer thanks to the heart that warmed at your touch. Let the body take a fuller breath now. Feel how the chest lifts and the exhale settles deep. You are teaching the whole system that safety and ease can lead the way. You are teaching the inner voice to speak with care. You are teaching the heart to be a soft and steady guide. And with these lessons settling in, the day begins to shape itself around a simple truth. When kindness leads within, healing follows without. Bring a notebook close, or if no paper is near, use the quiet page inside the mind. Sit with the spine soft and steady. Breathe in for 4 and out for 6. On the next exhale, picture a door opening inside the chest and a small breeze moving through, carrying out what is ready to leave. Writing is that breeze. It does not judge. It simply gives feeling a way to move. Begin with 3 simple prompts. First, what needs to leave my body today? Keep the pen moving without stopping to edit. If words come slow, write the sentence again and again until the body adds more. It may be tiredness, a tight knot in the stomach, a worry sitting behind the eyes, an old thought that keeps returning. Put it down in plain language. Each line you write is a small release. The nervous system relaxes when it feels seen. Shoulders drop 1 more notch as ink makes space. Breathe and turn to the second prompt. What supports me right now? Keep the answer small and honest. Warm tea, a kinder tone in self-talk, a stretch between tasks, a pause before answering a message, a short walk outside. The body loves clear support. Notice how the chest opens a bit when a support is named. The mind does not have to carry the day alone. It has help. With every line, the body hears, we are not doing this by force. We are held. That message changes the whole chemistry of the morning. It is not magic. It is care. Move to the third prompt. 1 loving step I can take. Keep this step so small that it cannot fail. Sip water with attention. Breathe long before opening the inbox. Stand up and roll the shoulders. Put a hand over the heart for 10 seconds. Small steps build trust. Trust builds flow. Flow builds healing. When a step is tiny and kind, the body says yes. Let the yes spread through the system like warm honey moving through a cup, smooth, steady, nourishing. After writing, close the eyes and read the words again inside. As you read, place your palm over any area that feels tight. Breathe in patience, breathe out softness. If part of you believes writing is too simple to help, gently answer. Simple does not mean weak. Simple is clear. Clear helps. Then pick 1 sentence you wrote that feels strong and place it at the center of your day. This sentence becomes a compass. When the mind spins, the compass points you back. When the heart wavers, the compass steadies the hands. Give the body a ritual to end this round of journaling. Draw a small symbol at the bottom of the page, a dot, a heart, a tiny wave. As you draw it, say within, I make space for lightness. Take 1 long exhale. If no notebook was used today, press the thumb and first 2 fingers together to symbol the same seal. The body learns these simple closures and responds with a quiet sense of completion. The door that opened in the chest is still open, but now the room is tidier. There is air to breathe. If strong feelings rose while writing, place both palms over the belly and breathe into the hands for 3 slow rounds. Let the belly be soft. Softness here is safety. Whisper, I can hold this with care. If a feeling is not finished, it does not need to be solved right now. It only needs a safe place to settle as it moves at its own pace. Each time you meet feeling with care, you lay another soft brick in the foundation of inner trust. Over time, this foundation becomes steady ground you can stand on every morning. Now invite the body to wake in a friendly way. Stay seated or stand if that feels better. Begin with the neck. Draw tiny circles with the tip of the nose, slow and small. One direction, then the other. Feel the muscles at the sides of the neck loosen with each circle. Lift the shoulders toward the ears and drop them with a soft sigh. Do this 3 times. Sighing is a message to the body. We can release now. It answers by letting go a bit more. Roll the shoulders forward and back, letting the chest open as the shoulder blades slide down the back. Spread the fingers wide, then gently shake the hands as if flicking water from the fingertips. Tension leaves this way, in little shakes and tiny waves. Interlace the fingers and push the palms outward, feeling space open between the shoulder blades. Then bring the hands behind the head, elbows wide, and breathe into the upper chest without forcing it. Let the elbows drop. No strain, only room. Stand if you wish and bend the knees softly. Place one hand over the lower back and the other over the belly. Rock slowly from side to side, feeling the feet meet the ground. Lift the heels and lower them, tapping the ground twice each time. This tapping hums through the legs and tells the whole body that energy is free to move. Now tap with the fingertips along the collarbones, down the arms, along the ribs, over the hips, down the thighs, knees, calves, and into the feet. Tap the soles with gentle fists if that feels good. A warm, awake hum begins to spread. This is life moving with you, not against you. Rub the hands together until a soft heat gathers in the palms. Cup the hands over the eyes without pressing. The warmth travels to tired muscles and invites them to rest. Keep the eyes covered for 3 easy breaths. On the last exhale, slide the hands down the face as if washing away a thin veil of sleep. Stroke the jawline, the sides of the neck, and settle the hands again at the heart and belly. Whisper, "Energy moves freely through me." Say it once aloud if you can, once in a whisper, once inside. Let the sentence sink below words and into sensation. Feel the flow. If any move does not feel right today, simply pause. The body is wise. It answers best to clear kindness. The goal is not to push into a shape or prove anything. The goal is comfort that wakes the inner light. Move for 1 minute per area or more if the day allows. If time is tight, choose 2 moves and do them with full attention. Attention is a multiplier. What is done with care reaches farther. To finish, stand tall with feet hip width, bend the knees just a little. Draw a slow circle with the hips, then reverse. Lift the arms on an inhale as if gathering sky, then lower them on the exhale as if smoothing calm through the space around the body. End with one hand on the heart, one on the belly, and a long, slow breath. The body is awake, the mind is steady, the heart is warm. You are ready to move through the day with a gentleness that has its own quiet strength. Bring focus now to what is already good and supportive in this moment. Gratitude is not denial of pain. It is a soft light that lets you see what can help. Sit or stand and name 3 simple blessings. Let them be small and real. A warm cup, the way morning air feels on the skin, a song that always softens the breath, the faithful beat in the chest. Speak each blessing out loud if possible. As words leave the lips, the body feels them more fully. Notice how posture shifts when the heart names what is good. The chest widens, the chin lifts a little. Breathing deepens without effort. After the 3 blessings, choose 1 boundary and 1 nourishing action for today. A boundary is a loving fence that protects peace. It might be leaving the phone in another room for the first hour. It might be pausing before saying yes. It might be closing the door for a 5-minute breath break. A nourishing action is what feeds your system so it can stay balanced. A glass of water before coffee, a 10-minute walk, a gentle check-in at midday with hand to heart. Write the boundary and the nourishing action on a small card or hold them clear in the mind. When both are named, the day has shape. Shape gives safety. Safety gives room for joy. Speak this line to help the choices settle. Goodness meets me in simple ways. Say it slowly. See how the body responds. Gratitude trains the mind to collect evidence of support. All day it will notice small kindness, a kind word, a patch of sun, a moment of ease between tasks. This does not ignore difficulty. It balances the picture so hope has room to breathe. Hope is not a wish that floats away. Hope is the quiet decision to look for what helps and to use it. Take a few moments to link gratitude to breath. Inhale while thinking, "Thank you." Exhale while thinking, "I receive." Repeat for 3 rounds. If a part of the mind says this is too easy, smile kindly and say, "Easy is allowed. Easy helps." Gratitude coupled with breath changes the tone of the body. The vagus nerve, which helps regulate calm, loves this simple practice. The heart rate finds a gentle rhythm. Muscles soften. The mind clears just enough to take the next right step. Now place a hand on the heart again and scan the morning practice you have done. Intention set, heart breath, mirror kindness, gentle language, writing for release, movement to wake the body, and gratitude to align. See how each step supports the next. You are laying stones across a stream, one by one, making a path that holds. On this path, you do not have to rush. You can walk with care and still arrive. To carry this alignment forward, give yourself a small promise for the next hour. Keep it specific and kind. Before I open a new tab, I will take one slow breath. I will drink water when I stand up. I will stretch my shoulders after each call. Speak the promise aloud and place it in the heart. This simple act turns a wish into a plan. Plans wrapped in kindness are plans the body can follow. To close this morning time, gather all the threads, sit or stand as you are. Breathe in to the count of 4 and out to the count of 6 for 3 soothing rounds. With each exhale, feel the ground hold you. With each inhale, feel space open above you. Sense the whole body as one field, steady and warm. Whisper inside, "Today I choose gentle healing." Pause. My body hears my kind thoughts. Pause. Peace begins within me right now. Let the words drop into the heart like smooth stones into a clear pool. The ripples move outward through the day. Offer a blessing to the self that showed up. May ease find me and flow through me. May I be guided by kindness. May my words, actions, and thoughts be soft and true. Imagine the blessing moving ahead of you into each room you will enter, each task you will touch. It makes a quiet path so that when you arrive, the space is ready for calm. If the mind doubts, say, "I will meet what comes with one calm breath at a time." This brings the vastness of the day into the size of a single breath, always enough. Choose a symbol to seal the practice. It might be touching the heart and belly at once. It might be pressing the thumb and forefinger together. It might be a single word whispered on an exhale. Soft, peace, or here. This is your key. Carry it with you. Use it whenever the pace rises or the inner voice tightens. One touch, one word, one long breath. The system remembers. As you step forward, faith is not loud. It is quiet and steady. It is the trust that tiny, kind choices add up. It is the assurance that the body heals best inside a field of safety, and you have learned how to make that field. When the day wobbles, return to any piece of this practice. Write one line. Take 3 heart breaths. Look in the mirror and greet the eyes with warmth. Roll the shoulders and shake out the hands. Name a blessing. Re-speak your boundary. Choose one nourishing action. Each piece is a door back home. The final word is simple and true. Small steps, taken with love, change everything. You do not need to move mountains today. You only need to move kindly, one breath at a time. Healing answers this kind of movement. It grows almost without noise, like dawn spreading across the sky. Let this morning be your dawn. Let it continue into the day with steady care. Say once more slowly so the body can echo it. Today, I choose gentle healing. My body hears my kind thoughts. Peace begins within me right now. And as the breath flows in and out, carry this soft promise with you. Each kind thought is a hand you place on your own shoulder. Each calm breath is a path beneath your feet. And each small, loving act is the sun rising inside your life.